Today's the day. Fast Track to Success convention. I'm gonna learn so dang much. Oh, first speaker.
Success is about having vision and then taking action. A lot of people think that you can do one without the other, but no, they're wrong.
All right, okay, good stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You want success? You gotta be the man with the plan. Sounds kind of like the first guy, but still good stuff. Good stuff, yeah. The thing that separates a good leader from a great leader? Vision. Okay, wait. If you're not a planner, you better become one. Because there's no action without vision. Am I in a loop, or are they all saying the exact same? Vision, plan, action.
Drill that into your head.
What the fuck? Vision, plan, action.
Vision,
Help. Action. It's all the same. You doing nothing? Do something. How about that, huh? Think about that, idiot. Don't idiot. That was terrifying. All I wanted was some simple tips on success, man. There's gotta be someone that can just break it down for me. Did you know that super successful people all have something major in common? In The Magic of Thinking Big, author David J. Schwartz shares his ideas about what makes high achievers so good at what they do. In this video, we'll break down those ideas and talk about the mindset and behavior most likely to lead you to big thinker success. For more great book summary videos, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button and let us know in the comments below. Okay, before we talk about how to be successful, we should probably start by stating that success doesn't have one definition. This is key to this book, by the way. What feels like success to one person may not feel like it to another. That being said, when you look at successful people, they have one major commonality. And no, it's not money. Even though that helps, it's that they believe in themselves. They believe in their ability to achieve whatever their individual definition of success is. And the result of that self-belief, which is the core foundation of this book, is that all successful people believe in themselves enough to think big. Now, is thinking big just about self-belief? No. But it plays a crucial role. According to the book, achieving success is about harnessing two components of thinking big: mindset and behavior. Let's talk about them one at a time. We'll start with mindset. The core mindset goal when it comes to thinking big is the ability to imagine your wildest dreams and trust in your ability to achieve those dreams. Here are 4 principles from the book for developing a big thinker mindset. The first principle is don't limit yourself. Like I said, a huge part of thinking big is self-belief. You have to know and trust that you can achieve your goals. Here are 2 strategies from the book for avoiding a limiting mindset. Use positive, big thinker vocabulary. This is hard, I know, for us self-deprecators. Never use negative words when talking or thinking about yourself or your goals. The words you choose impact your confidence. They also have a multiplying effect. The more negative you are, the more your mind generates thoughts of negativity. In contrast, being positive leads to thoughts that support positivity. So be positive. Focus on possibilities. Similar to thinking patterns, what you focus on is what you're gonna get more of. If you focus on obstacles or what can go wrong, that's all you're gonna see. If you focus on what's possible or what can go right, it'll help you stay committed to achieving your goals. These are both things that I struggle with. I'm a huge self-deprecator, and as an actor, most of my job is applying and rejection and applying and rejection and applying and reject. You get the point. I get rejected a lot. But I do notice when I get the opportunity to audition for a gig that I feel is right for me, I'm more motivated to tackle that audition. You know, I don't drag my feet, I just immediately get to work. I also tend to book those gigs more often. Now, was I truly right for the role, or was it the confidence that I had pushed me to work harder, leading to more success? I don't know about you guys, but this book's starting to make a lot of good points. The second principle is don't make excuses. People who struggle to achieve success often have a lot of excuses as to why things aren't happening. They also have a tendency to dwell on those excuses. By contrast, people who have a lot of success, they may deal with the same obstacles, but they don't dwell on them. And they don't even make excuses. They don't take obstacles too seriously. The author calls the habit of making excuses excusitis. The problem with excusitis is that you automatically start justifying your failure instead of problem solving your way past failures into success. And like a real disease, it can get worse over time the more you allow yourself to make excuses. There are two things we tend to use as an excuse. One way we hold ourselves back is by undermining our intelligence. It can be easy to fall into a pattern of thinking others are smarter than you are and using that as a reason not to pursue certain goals. This is obviously not a good way to approach things if you want to dream big. And it's also misguided. Success is not determined by how much intelligence someone has. It's determined by what they're able to do with it. What you do with what you know and how much passion you do it with is a much larger factor in success than anything else. So stay positive about your mental capabilities. Another excuse we tend to use is blaming bad luck, thinking that nothing will go the right way because it's just not in the cards, or that all the successful people around you just got lucky. This is a very harmful excuse to use because it undermines all of the hard work that actually goes into creating success. You're not able to recognize the meaning of your growth, or be able to address or improve the mistakes that caused your failure. In the end, this excuse causes you to miss many opportunities for success. Instead of thinking in terms of good luck or bad luck, try to pay attention to what tangible factors lead to a success and what missteps lead to a failure. Stay grounded. All in all, just avoid using excuses entirely. They will never help you achieve your goals. The third principle is to give less energy to fear and focus on confidence instead. Fear, like making excuses, is another obstacle to success. Why? Because everything related to fear immobilizes you. It prevents you from taking action, and if you don't take action, then nothing can be achieved. The antidote to fear is confidence. So it's critical to build your confidence if you want to achieve big goals. Here are 2 tips for building confidence. Follow your conscience. According to our author, confidence and conscience go hand in hand. If your conscience feels inauthentic or out of integrity in some way, it's difficult to feel sure of yourself. Schwartz notes that criminals often get caught for their crimes not because of evidence, but because their conscience leads them to act guilty. Acting out of integrity with yourself leads to poor confidence in yourself, and leads others to having poor confidence in you too. So don't do anything your conscience feels uncomfortable with. Here's another really good tip. Fake it till you make it. Trust me, I know all about this. Sometimes the best way to get yourself thinking confidently is to act confidently. So try observing people that you view as confident and just start mimicking their behavior. Good people though, confident, kind people. Or for things you're afraid of, try to act in the opposite manner. Like if you're a shy person, try to initiate a conversation with a stranger. Go to Trader Joe's and just, when you're checking out, ask the people about their day. They have to talk to you. I know for a fact because all of my roommates work for Trader Joe's. They have to talk to you and they have to be nice. Eventually, if you do this enough, you'll teach your brain that the confidence you're displaying is real. There are more tips for building confidence in this book, so feel free to check those out and use the ones that work for you. The final principle is to practice creative thinking. Creative thinking is what allows you to problem solve and innovate. It's how you bring new and exciting things to the world. The book has lots of really great tips on creative thinking, but we're gonna focus on one of the big ones. Have a mentality of daily improvement. Schwartz believes that innovation is what leads to true success. Can you imagine if Apple had decided that the first generation iPhone was perfect and they had no need of improvement? We probably wouldn't have all of these incredible technological advances that we're so used to seeing these days. Successful people are always asking themselves how they can level up what they're doing and make it better. Try to ask yourself every single day what you can do to improve your life and what work you're doing to achieve those goals. This will allow you to constantly innovate. Follow all of these principles for developing a big thinker mentality, and you're halfway to living the life of your dreams. The other half of getting that life is your behavior. Let's dive right in and talk about 4 habits of big thinkers. Habit number 1 is that they take action. We talked about this a little bit, but you cannot achieve anything without taking action to get there. And the main reason that people choose not to take action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, heck, sometimes even the fear of success and all of the expectations that will bring. People also tend to get stuck in perfectionism, thinking there's a right time or a right way to take action. And this creates a passive personality and keeps you in a state of procrastination. But taking action creates an active personality and gets you focused on making the most of your daily time and energy to achieve your goals. Again, check out the book for a more comprehensive list. But here's one major tip for taking more action in your life. And it's a hard one. Accept imperfection. Passive people can often be perfectionists, needing all of the conditions to be optimal before taking action. And this is very unwise because nothing is ever truly perfect. The conditions, the timing, the people involved to create the optimal conditions, they may never materialize. Sometimes this perfectionism manifests in trying to prepare for all of the potential problems that could arise. The problem with this is that you create an aversion to both taking action and problem solving. Successful people are creative and willing to problem solve on the go. So accept that nothing will be perfect. Be ready to be adaptable as obstacles arise, and take action before you feel ready. This is one of those things that I struggle with severely. I'm an absolute perfectionist. It has held me back from doing all sorts of things that I've wanted to do. I didn't think I could draw until I was 20 because I wasn't good at it when I was 9. You gotta just try and fail. Because habit number 2 is that successful people view failure as an opportunity to better themselves or to refocus. Successful people don't allow their behavior to reflect failure, only possibility. Developing the habit of moving forward after a setback instead of stagnating or going backwards is essential to accomplishing big goals. Here's an important key to developing this habit that the book gives. Take something of value from every failure. Look, there's no getting around it. Setbacks suck. Nobody likes to fail. But the difference between unsuccessful people and their more successful counterparts is that their counterparts find a way to pull a victory out of that failure. They figure out what went wrong, and they determine how they're going to apply that knowledge to their behavior in the future. They don't allow the setbacks to slow them down or prevent them from trying again. Because they choose not to stagnate, and they also choose to learn something of value from their obstacles, they are just automatically more likely to experience success over time. Let's say you're a student who fails a class. If you want to get stuck in that failure, blame your teacher. Blame the difficulty of the material. Heck, blame your own stupidity. But if you want to take something of value from this experience and do better in the future, ask yourself what went wrong. Maybe you didn't study enough, or maybe you weren't asking the teacher specific enough questions. Heck, maybe you played a bunch of mobile games instead of paying attention at crucial times during the class. But whatever it is, learn from it and move forward with the value of that experience intact. Habit number 3 is that they set very specific goals. And part of this is because setting specific goals gives you a sense of purpose. That sense of purpose is fuel you can use to push yourself. Also, without specificity, your goals have an unclear path and you have an unclear target to aim for. Much like any business, successful people are willing to meticulously plan ahead. They do research to best support the goals they're pursuing. They set mini goals along the way to let them know that they're on the right track. And they plan for multiple possible conditions in order to be a bit more prepared to tackle twists and turns along the way. One way you can practice goal setting is to set 1 or 2 small goals every day and then 1 or 2 larger goals every week. The purpose of this exercise is to get you in the automatic habit of setting goals and achieving them. The repetition also helps you get better at being specific. Maybe try adding longer term goals, like every 30 days or 6 months. The final habit big thinkers engage in is becoming a good leader. Leadership is incredibly important to success. They go hand in hand because it's often the support of others that helps you achieve your most extraordinary accomplishments. To work on your leadership skills right now, keep one major principle in mind. Take a human-centric approach. Look, there are a few types of leaders. Some are dictators who don't care about how anyone feels about how they approach their goals. It's their way or no way. They aren't very well liked and have to use fear to get what they want. Another type of leader is the rule follower leader. They are rigid and punitive if people step out of line. They follow a clear and fair structure, whatever that means, but they treat people like children or machines. It's ineffective. The final type of leader is the human type leader. These are the types of leaders that see the humanity in those they lead and treat them as such. You know, like a human. They remember their employees' birthdays. They offer genuine support. They set positive examples through their own behavior, and they listen more than they demand. This garners a lot of genuine support. This is the type of leader you want to be. A bonus tip for building habits of success is to curate your environment to support that success. Your mind and behavior are products of your environment. I mean, this means the people you spend your time with, the places you frequent, the food that you eat, the media you consume, and even the clothes that you wear. It all has an effect. Make every aspect of your environment the best it can possibly be for you and your goals. Get rid of people that hold you back from living the life that you want to live. Take care of yourself by eating good food and dress in a way that makes you feel motivated and proud to go out into the world and achieve your dreams. All in all, never lose sight of who you want to be and the goals that will allow you to reach your life's fullest potential. That was a lot of information. Does your brain hurt yet? Because mine does. I'm gonna be really honest. This can't all be applied at once, but if you practice a bit every day and fold these tips and strategies into your life, over time, you're gonna see more and more success. So be willing to commit to the mindset and behaviors we've talked about today, and try to surround yourself with people who are doing the same. I'll be honest, I loved this book, you guys. This is the first self-help book that I'm walking away, and I'm going to actively use these tips. Hope you can do it with me. This book has lots of great insights into success that we didn't have time to cover in today's video. If you're interested in going deeper, check out the Shortform guide to The Magic of Thinking Big. Shortform makes the world's best guides to nonfiction books, complete with well-crafted short exercises to help you learn faster and remember more. You can get a 5-day free trial and a discounted annual subscription if you go to shortform.com/YouTube. Click the link in the description below. And support the author and publisher by buying The Magic of Thinking Big. A link to buy the book is below as well. And finally, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next Shortform video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.